Hello everybody and welcome back to another pre-game interview here on Valence League. We're here in Division 2 with Team Vigorous against Sacramentum, and I'm joined today by VGR's AD carry, AmitiousRam. How's it going, man?
That's me. It's alright, yeah.
Good.
Not too bad.
So let's just jump right into it. Who's on your roster? Who's playing today?
So in top lane we've got Commodore or Nate. So with our roster we've had a lot of people know we've gone through a lot of changes because people keep coming and going. We found Nate last split a member of 1 in 5. Basically we just poached 1 in 5 members. But he's been pretty good. He's quite consistent top laner. He's not really rated too highly by the community, but I think that's mainly just because people don't know who he is. He doesn't talk much in VL. None of our team really does. He usually wins lane. He's quite a good 1v9 top, I'd say. Very much for the split push. For jungle, we picked up a new jungler, not played in VL before. His username is JKEJ, no idea where that comes from, but he fits the team quite well. He has a good sense of humour, he knows what he's doing, he listens to calls, he's vocal, it's just everything you want. In mid lane, the notorious Blazing Midnight, the much flamed mid laner. I mean, not much to say. He's got that meme that he's a Diana one trick, even though he isn't, but it's a thing. He's okay, good player. Needs to work on his roams, but like his team fighting is quite consistent, and you'll see that a lot of the time in late game fights, it's him who's really like pumping out DPS, and a lot of the time he actually does outperform many mid laners in late game team fights, and what he actually manages to do. Me, I'm just the ADC. I'm also the much flamed, but I don't think that flame's too deserved. You got to see ADC as a team reliant role. VGR's been through a lot of ups and downs. Everyone keeps leaving, people keep randomly joining, stuff like that. That's not too much of an issue. I don't really care about being flamed. Then support, we've got Rakuri, Joe. He's just really good. He can play any position. When he first joined the team, he actually played jungle. And then at one split he played top lane. But now he plays support, and we have some really good synergy in scrims. We have been winning quite a lot of lanes pre-15. We're usually massively ahead in gold. Just need to translate that into actual games, maybe.
Yeah, you would hope.
But I think the roster itself we all have very similar sense of humor. We all want to play with each other outside of games. I think it's probably one of the best, friendly rosters that we've put together. Everyone's quite friendly with each other.
Fair play. I mean, that's always a good thing to have. I mean, I imagine that helps with synergy as well, which was going to be my next question. How have things been going? You been scrimming well? You synergy working well as a team? Yeah,
so after every scrim, everyone's really motivated. The scrims have been going pretty decently. Even in games that we lose, no one gets tilted. Everyone's ready to improve, and it's just been a pretty nice atmosphere. A massive difference from some splits I've been in before and just other environments. And even though it's not entirely translated to our actual games, I'm still pretty confident in the roster because the synergy that we have is quite nice with the comms. Everyone's constantly talking. It's pretty good.
Alright, fair play. Well, given that, where do you think you're gonna land this split? You guys have been around for a long time. I know you've been through a lot of roster swaps, but with this roster, you reckon you'll win? Do you reckon you'll make it into Division 1 finally, or what do you think?
Right, so not exactly certain that we're going to win, but I do expect that we'll probably come, at least above average. We'll end at least above average, especially now that the split is a best of 3 double round robin. We kind of made a roster it finalized last minute, but because the split is longer now, we have a lot more time to actually improve. And even though the first few games are rocky, we have that time to improve and just get better, and that really helps us a lot.
Alright, fair play. Well, so just before we jump into Champ Select, have you got any thoughts on this game? Have you scrimmed Sacramentum? Have you prepped for them? How do you think this is going to go?
Well, we have scrimmed Sacramentum quite a lot. Their members are actually ex-VGR, so we know quite a bit about them. I think that we'll win. I'll be kind of disappointed if we don't, mainly just because bragging rights over Wavy. It's quite important.
I can imagine. Well, I wish you the best of luck, mate. It's going to be a fantastic game to watch. So thanks for the interview.
Yeah, no problem.
Awesome. Thank you very much.